Listen, I come from an area where most of my friends are in prison or turns into drugs. But it's true, like, it's real life at the end of the day. Like, I come from an area which, I'm not saying that everyone's like that, but me and my friends growing up were always go-getters. No matter what we did, we tried loads of things, do you get me? So, like, music's always been a part of me, so same way as sport has. So it's like, yeah, I left sport alone because I was tired of just not having anything. Like, I had to pay everything. When I played football, I paid for everything. The men always had everything for free. The kits, they get paid. So it was just different times, and sport wasn't thriving for women back then.
October, we like it. That's a good start. Good.
That's my nickname, Buxy.
Is it Boxy? Okay, October Red Boxing. Here with Monique Bux. He's going to get some box come this time next week. And we're here with Monique and her trainer. Could you introduce yourself, trainer?
Yeah, Tony Borg, Monique's trainer, making a debut tomorrow. Looking forward to a big show.
First time you've been on the show. I've got a small YouTube channel, not massive like most of them, but there was something about Monique. I met Monique at the Liam Williams, Chris Eubank Jr. in this very hall, and I was doing a live, and Monique was standing there in the crowd. But then when I saw her face, when I saw the poster with her announced, something said to me, I need to speak to her. But it's just weird that we've already met, but I completely forgot until Monique reminded me. So welcome, Monique, and it's lovely to have you as a guest.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah, I remember you from the last time, obviously. I mean, it was like kind of mad being in here and seeing, like, I kind of thought to myself, this could be me soon, obviously, because I was getting my license at the time. So it's amazing to be here in the same place again. So, yeah.
It's not even a year later, is it?
No, not even a year later. It's like a couple of months ago. I just had that feeling, like I was getting excited, thinking, oh, this could be me soon, regardless of whether it was on a smaller show. But I've ended up on my pro debut on a big title undercard, so I'm blessed, very blessed.
And to be in your home city as well, that must be really important, because obviously family, friends, people that might not have been able to travel out the city, it's just down the road from now.
1,000,000%. I mean, I took the fight on short notice in Tone, 2.5 weeks, and I've managed to sell over 10 grand tickets. So all my family and friends are coming out. So it do prove when you're in your own city as well. Like you have your people that back you. It's really good, man. Really good response.
We like that, and we know that the promoter's like a ticket seller, so I doubt this will be the first show that you'll be on. You might be on another one in a couple of weeks, depending how Saturday night goes. But we're gonna talk a little bit about yourself. You are no stranger to sports. I was watching the public workout yesterday while I was sat at home, and you're someone that's, like I said, no stranger to sports. You used to be into football?
Yeah, I used to play for football for Cardiff City, and then I played for Newport City, but I had to give my boots up because obviously the injuries and stuff. But yeah, I had a good run athletically. Like, I've always done sport, but yeah, boxing's the main thing now for me. Yeah.
And why boxing? What is it about boxing?
Do you know what? It's like I had so many doors closed on my face, and I just kept coming back. So for me, I believe in like laws of attraction and things like that. And I was like, for me to keep coming back, well, there's no opportunities, and I'm still in the gym. I must have so much passion for this sport, and it was kind of like the last straw for me, man. And it was obviously Tony. I thank Tony because he brought me in basically, and here I am today. So yeah, enough respect to Tony, innit?
The last straw, but hopefully the best straw that Monique has chosen. Talk to us a little bit about, I know you've got to go up there in a bit, so we're going to part two this, but just briefly then, tell us a little bit about Monique and why you decided to train her, because that trainer-fighter relationship has to be a solid one.
Yeah, we've got a great relationship now. I did explain to Monique when she first came, my attitude was, if a woman's in the gym training boxing, there's ironing not getting done. That's my little wind up with her. But we got a good relationship, and it works well. She trains really hard. She trains with all the pros in the gym, and she's just part of the team, and she's a big part of the team. She's going to surprise them all tomorrow with a great performance.
We're going to cut this there because I'm going to let you go up, but then please come here first, and we'll continue this shortly. Okay. You come in. You got to get in like you like each other. I forgot, yeah. He's took his heels off now, so he's just 6'5". Right, hold on. Right, we had a little intermission there because we've just had the presser. So how's it feel being up there now? You've done that, your debut. How did that go for you?
Yeah, it's unreal, man. I'm enjoying it. Like, I feel more relaxed than I actually thought I'd be. I felt nervous watching Joey face off then because I could feel the tension. But for myself, I mean, I haven't seen the opponent yet, but I'm just like, I'm seeing it as like, this is my time, innit? I got you just take it as it comes, like. So yeah, it's been good, man. Really good.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Because I know you haven't had that much of an amateur career either, but then to have your debut on like a matchroom card, you know, a lot of these fighters are coming from like the small hall. They don't get those opportunities to jump straight on a matchroom card. So I get it when you say, yeah, I thought I was going to be nervous because the cameras are there. You know this is being broadcast live on YouTube, all those different emotions, but you're like, nah, actually, I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, I just think like, you just can't block your blessings, and however this opportunity has presented itself, I can't sit there and be like, oh, I don't deserve it, because if I got that mentality, then what's the point in being here, innit? And at the end of the day, yeah, my amateur career wasn't like a lot of people's, but women's boxing is different to men's boxing anyway, especially my weight class. There wasn't people around. I was ready to fight, but there wasn't people around, and I've had good sparring in the gym, so it's not even like I've come unprepared. I know Tony wouldn't allow me to even step in the ring if he didn't think that I was up for the challenge. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just starting my career off, and at the end of the day, I know I got a bit of proving to do because of the amateur background and stuff, but I got to prove to myself. That's the main person. I'm the person. I got to make sure I'm ready, stepping in there and being like confident about it, because there's no one else but me and that opponent at the end of the day.
What is it about Monique then that stands out to you as a trainer? What does she bring?
Natural talent, and she's a natural sportsman. Like, you know, she's a star, sports star. She got it there. She turns up every day. She works hard. She's gone in the deep end a few times, and she's had to in the gym. I've needed to see that from her, know that she can go out there, and she's been there once or twice, and she's come out shining. So I'm looking forward to a polished performance on Saturday.
Yes. See, we love that, but the thing is, what I will say, you're like not a jack of all trades, but you're also a DJ. You've got other interests. How did that feel when you said, you know what? Okay, I've got to do the boxing, because you know sometimes you can get stuck in jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah. So what was it that made you think, right, I've got to focus, boxing is what it's got to be?
Listen, I come from an area where most of my friends are in prison or turns into drugs. But it's true, like, it's real life at the end of the day. Like, I come from an area which, you know, I'm not saying that everyone's like that, but me and my friends growing up were always go-getters. No matter what we did, we tried loads of things, do you get me? So, like, music's always been a part of me, so same way as sport has. So it's like, yeah, I left sport alone because I was tired of just not having anything. Like, I had to pay everything. When I played football, I paid for everything. The men always had everything for free. The kits, they get paid. So it was just different times, and sport wasn't thriving for women back then. So I just left it alone. I had to make money. I was young. I had to get into a job that I enjoyed. I had loads of jobs as well, but when I found DJing, it was give me the freedom to do other things. And at the end of the day, I'm able to train 6 days a week and only work free. So, and the people I work with, shout out to Jordan Reed, he's been so supportive of the boxing, and he gives me time off when I need it. So at the end of the day, I'm blessed really. Like, I put myself in a position where I don't need to work a mad 9 to 5, be knackered in the gym. I can work, you know, I can work and do sport. So it's worked in my favour all these years later, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I hear that, and it was just about listening to how you deal with that balance and what is it that you really want. Because like with boxing, it's not something you hear about it. Guys have got part-time jobs because they're not getting enough fights to give them that money. But then the fighters struggle, and it's like that battle between, I've got to make a choice, but can I afford to go pro full-time? What is your plan? I know it's your debut. I know you haven't climbed through the professional ropes yet, but what do you see your plan to be in boxing?
Like, I didn't come into the sport just to float around. Like, end of the day, I come into the sport. I've had a lot of doors closed in my face when it comes to boxing. So people don't know this. People just think that, you know, I've been mocked. I know I have, because it's hard to come from something like, you know, an entertainment background to boxing. But people have like mocked me at the beginning. Oh, you know, well, you box, do you? Like, it's kind of like, do you know, it's like showing and proving. But at the end of the day, I have had to work for it. Before joining Tony, I didn't have any opportunities, so I could have quit ages ago. So for me, if I'm gonna come into the sport, I want to make an impact, and it doesn't really matter how, but I want to make an impact. So, but I'm very early. I don't want to say too much because it's like I don't want to be that cocky person. I just want to be humble with it, and then hopefully, let my skills do the talking, basically.
So when you describe the style, I'm going to go last question because I know there's going to be people waiting for you. A boxing style, I've watched you, and I'd say you look quite loose, heavy. You're able to throw a little bit of combinations as well. But how would you describe Monique's boxing style?
She's got a very fluent boxing skills. She's not in there to have it just to tear it up. Nice boxing skills. She sits back, makes them miss, and backs him with the counters like. So it's sharp, nice boxing. But she's proved in the gym on a number of occasions that if she needs to dig in and go for it, she can do it. We'll see the best of it on Saturday.
How would you describe your style?
Just what Tony said. People have asked me this, and I'm like, I'm still learning. But yeah, do you know what? I'll be real. The weight has played a big part, a key. It's like, like talk about like neurogenetics of like when you lose weight and your brain is it's like it's mad. I've lost loads of weight, and Tony even said like you look tiny, but it's like I feel different when I move. I'm lighter, because he always used to say, imagine carrying like 2 bags of like water up the stairs. Like it do make a difference, the weight, and I was heavy before, so yeah, I feel like more loose, more heavy, and yeah, more sharper now than I did before.
Well, we do look forward to seeing you out on Saturday night. Congratulations on this being your debut. If we want to get behind you, the public want to get behind you, how can we find you on social media? Because that's all it's about now, isn't it? Social media.
So I'm Monique B Official on Instagram, and Monique Buxy BUX on Twitter as well. So yeah, find me.
And the gym?
St. Joe's Boxing Club in Newport, or look under Bogue Boxing.
Thank you very much for your time, and all the best on Saturday. Get that W.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.